Good evening, Your Honorable Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur. My name is Jeannie Harold, and I want to explain to you why this property, our house, is being destroyed. Back in the day, when the railroad company abandoned the property, Robert Waddock came over here and told us the railroad came to him, approached him, and wanted him to buy the property off of them. So my parents hired Jeff Rangel, a local attorney who owns a lot of real estate here in Sandusky itself. He goes underneath RLR properties. I imagine not all of them, but I know a lot of them. So we hire him. They actually met with him twice. They were told, you don't need to show up for court. You know, you don't still need to be there. So they ended up having to pay him over $20,000. And even on here it says, Mr. Waddock holds questionable title is laughable. He knew none of this was legal. And when they sued Robert Waddock, it should have been Florin Robert Harold versus Robert Waddock. So I just recently went down and got, before Christmas, I got the documents, because it's always bothered me. I got that gut feeling and I know I'm right. So I go down and get it. There's 862 documents for going to an attorney's office twice. Well, guess what? It's Robert Waddock versus unknown heirs. And a lot of people involved. You don't even know who these people were. This was not a class action lawsuit. So she had to pay him, Robert Waddock. They paid him $1,200 on one piece of property, $2,300 on another piece of property. Then when you look up the deed here, the partial, this is for 2002. There's one prior to this, and I have to locate that because it said seller 0, and it had buyer Robert Waddock. Then it got changed to sell price 0, buyer Robert Waddock, seller Robert Waddock. I don't know anybody who can buy and sell property to themselves. And now when you look it up, it's underneath VIP Toys. Everybody goes, why don't you just sell the property to Luco or Waddock? If my parents weren't compensated one dime, not one penny, for all the hard work they done, for all the years of investing their blood, sweat, and tears, what do you think they're going to give us for our house? They have one motive in mind. Run that press and run this house to the ground. That's why I've got a cracked basement window, concrete falling. They have destroyed our property. So that's what their goal is. Let's destroy it. I got a 30-year mortgage on this home. So they're going to destroy this property so I won't get nothing for it. Now this is prime property too. I'm right on First Street and I can walk onto my yard and you can see Cedar Point. And here you got this little case that went on. And here in Ohio. And then you go over there to this little case and it says the railroad company only leases the land. And I've been told by that. 2 state agencies and an attorney. And then when you go down and read this, it says they also created fake invoices. And I guarantee you that's exactly what here. All of them people's property got destroyed. But their case, compared to our case, it's only us. Them, there's a lot of them. So you know something's wrong when somebody's going to go out of their way and put 40 railroad ties down and flatten a handicapped man's lawnmower tires. He tried to hit me when I was mowing lawn on the lawnmower. They've harassed my mom. Here, my mom right now, she's just fighting to get better. She had that stroke. And it scares me because today I was there, she's weak. And, we are simple people. My father, he was handicapped, like I said. He worked 10-hour days, 6 days a week. Took his first vacation, 68 years old. He fathered 12 kids. My father never took the easy way out for anything. He had responsibilities. And by God, he worked his life away to make sure his kids were fed, his kids were supported. My dad was a great man of integrity. My parents worked hard for everything they've got. And when people says, you can work hard and you can have it all, you can work hard, and if you don't have money, you can have it all taken away from you and destroyed. We've witnessed it. Nobody should have to go through the living hell that we have went through. This justice is supposed to be for everybody. White, black, green, or yellow, rich or poor. And it's not that way. I mean, we've had attorneys. I'm up in court right now still for damage that happened to my roof. Okay? I got the same judge. I'm on the third attorney. I'm owed over $120,000. I fixed all my damages, but everything that I fixed, Luco's repairing. They're destroying again. They're destroying everything. So I'm on my third attorney. So what's that tell you? I'm going to get on justice. And that's what's going to, they're going to make sure we don't get justice. I'll give you another case. My sister stole all my dad's retirement money. I discovered this in 2015. I called the IRS and told them, hey, found out my sister stole all my dad's retirement money, probably like $500,000. And so we contacted the police department. We went and actually filed a complaint with both banks and to the post office, because my brother-in-law was our mailman. He was taking our mail out of the mailbox. He wasn't even delivering the mail, but he was putting mine in there when they wanted to put in there. And he was giving my mom's mail to my sister. My sister has got everything. She was using my mom's address, social security numbers, everything. And here, Sandusky Police didn't do anything. My mom said, she said something had to be done. She did fill out the prosecutor's paperwork. She said I just couldn't go up on the stand against her. She wouldn't have had to. I mean, the evidence I had, she wouldn't have had to. And, I don't understand it. And I told him, he said, you go over and get those computers. That's all your evidence. Because that's what she did. She started an online account and was going into the bank and transferring the money into another account that she made up. Well, she was taking money out of the Key Bank, which was my dad's annuity, and his other small retirement. And then they had an account at U.S. Bank. Well, U.S. Bank gave her back 5 years of the money because they said the FDIC would, that's what that's for. That's your insurance. Key Bank, we just got a check back right around Christmas time. They gave her a check for like $245. That's awful white of them. Won't they take $1,485 times 12 times 5? But I guess that doesn't pertain to Key Bank. I guess the FDIC law doesn't pertain to them. And why he was never prosecuted for taking the mail out, I don't know. That's federal offense. I mean, it's like, I don't care what happens to us here on 1341st Street. You're never going to get justice. The justice system has failed us. But when it comes to our house being destroyed, I had to come to you. I shouldn't have had to come to you, ma'am. This never even should have happened. They had a whole block to put this press on, and there's homes all around this factory. They got a factory right in the middle of the place, and he puts a press 35 feet from our house. He could have put it on the end of 3rd Street, or he could have put it at his factory over on Ogon Street. But no, like I said, they know what they were doing. They know what they're doing. They want to destroy this property. Like I said, they've destroyed all of our land, ripped all of our trees down, and it hurts me. I seen my father go out there and bust his butt, and and I feel guilty because I could not do anything. It's only me trying to fight this. I'm just a nobody, a little person, and then to see my mom have a stroke, and I feel guilty for that. Here I'm sleeping. So I had to put damn earplugs in my ears because you can't sleep in your own house. And my mom fell, and I found her within 2 hours. the phone rang. Thank God it did. And she did, then it rang again. So I thought, well, where is she at? So I found her laying in her bedroom. No one should have to wear earplugs in their own home. I mean, it's just heartbreaking. I just don't understand what to do or where we can go. And that's the only way we got to turn to you. If we can't get help out of you, we're doomed. And when it comes back to Robert Waddock and this railroad scandal he ran with a lot of other people, how this is not a federal or state investigation, I don't know. I really don't know. You don't go out screwing people to get what you got. We don't have anything, but what we got, damn it, we're proud of. We worked for. And if he runs his investment company the way he's ran this scandal, by God, buyer beware. I can't imagine what goes on down there. Because I definitely know what went on here. Thank you for listening to my story. And you're our only option. You have a good evening. Your Honorable Marcy Kaptur, Congresswoman. And I appreciate you listening to me. Thank you.